The light of inspiration. Ishtola seems eager to share your discoveries with the others. Thank you for assisting me with my investigation. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Pashazun again and ask if there is aught else he is willing to divulge. Ah, Alpinos friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten? I think I've just come from them. Are they the ruins to the northwest? Yeah, because I don't know why I would think, that I just came from them. Yes, that is the sacred site of which I speak. Could it be that your footsteps were guided there by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grenault. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south. Well, isn't that just a coinky-dink? It's kind of sad that they didn't really do anything more with him. Like, I kind of figured, he was going to be the relic guy or whatever for this expansion, but clearly not. He's just some dude that, basically you talk to once and then never see again. Especially since they never really did anything with the artifact gear. Because I think even, you get the upgraded version of the armor off of one of the weapon trials. But I don't even think it's an upgrade item. You just get the gear, right? And then they did nothing with the weapons, which upsets me because I'm using the Dark Knight weapon as a glamour, and it's just stuck with the weathered look. And even again, the Warrior of Light in the trailer uses it and has a whole glow effect to it. We don't even get that. For shame. Oh, that's just great, that is. My mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Renault, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as you're a ghost, eh? Come on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me, rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a Doman hammer. And that's an insult to bleeding sea slugs. Granult appears to be suffering from a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can help psych him up. Huh? You wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you, spirit? Not what you'd expect from a servant of the netherworld. It's like, do I know you? Has it really come to this? Have we met before? What is it? Has it really come to this supposed to mean? Is it like a joke on, oh my god, it's you again? Or... yeah, I don't get what that's supposed to... But obviously, like, have we met before? We should know better. So I'm just going to say, has it come to this? Even though I don't necessarily get what it's... What's that supposed to mean? Not impressed with what you see, lass? I mean, I'm guessing it's a joke referring to, you know, the dude from the source, but... to me, it doesn't strike as a good joke. So, well, I may have let myself go a bit. This was meant to be me underwater sanctuary, a place where I could concentrate on me work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here you stand. Now it's so damn important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me. Ah, the Ondo's lamp. God's curse me empty head. I've not so much as made a start. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery date's long past. Me workbench is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have you? Bringing light to them ruins'll be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. But I just can't bloody well... me mind's a bleeding blank. It's like I've pissed away me last drop of inspiration. Tell me you've got something to show me. Something as'll give me muse a right good kick up the arse. The Ondo want to honor the coming of these ancients, so their answering lights got to blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the spark of life caught in a crystal. But just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Your thoughts turn to the warriors of light from the first, and the crystals you discovered at the end of their journeys. Oh, maybe Granult would find them inspiring. Okay, I forgot about this. Well, it's a good thing we've already done that. I've let the Ondo down, aye. But, more than that, I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. Show Granult a crystal which once belonged to one of Ardbert's companions. Yes. It's a good thing I've still got them on me. What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty. It shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. Aye, I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. Ah, you'd never capture such a gleam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where are me tools, gods damn you? I must set to work before the feeling fades. I don't know if it's just because I'm, kind of tired right now, or something about the way this dude speaks, but it's just difficult for me to read. The illuminated land. Granalt is brimming with newfound inspiration. I can feel it. A vision forming in me mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work. And done. I've taken the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape what befits the Ondo's spiritual character. Well, ain't that fancy? Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think, I was this close to hanging up me hammer after studying the craft of them ancients. I've been crossed the length and breadth of Norvrent and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom what I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built me workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours, or I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind of journey they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak directly to your heart. Aye, I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me the chance and I reckon I can weave the Crystal Saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Ondo's commission. If you could drag that lamp over to Tolsh's Oth for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try. You now have access to Granalt's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quest you have completed. What is it that you have there? Granalt's lamp. This profusion of brightly glowing coral-like branches is most definitely not a kettle. The sacred lamp. Then the Finless One has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups, and now you come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear is past. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
I thought you were always watching. Missed that part, did you?
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal? I was right then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock, and join your comrades below. Okay, I forgot that it was down. You have everything you need? If that artisan fellow is as skilled as they say, then you may wish to avail yourself of his services ere we press on. If Emmett Selk is in that trench, then we'll have to assume he's not swimming in salt water. I wouldn't want to suddenly find ourselves at the edge of Bismarck's bubble with no air to breathe. We're on our way at last. It seems far darker down here, but I'll not start at a few shadows. We are moving as a group, yes? Emmett Selk hath made himself difficult to reach, yet every step we take beneath us, every step we take bringeth us nearer to his stronghold. Let us not linger, lest the Exarch suffer for our late arrival. Okay, let's double check to see if he had any extra lines there. No, okay. Meeting the Ondo was fascinating. They live just like us in some ways, but act completely different in others. The way they think, the way they play. I'd love to come back here and learn more about their culture. Will the dome last that long, I wonder? Yeah, I mean, it's still up. During the time I've spent helping the Yondo, I've been introduced to quite a few of the local varieties of sea life. Although sea monsters is mayhap the more apt term, probably best to avoid them if we can. Yeah, wish we could have just now. Hopefully that one doesn't aggro. All are gathered, yes? Then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond, and follow the wall down, and down, and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, then continue west, and west, and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance, and do not stray into the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Gap and the barrier we placed at its mouth. This obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so. A most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance. Right. Deeper into the depths we go. Once in the cavern beyond, you must follow the wall all the way down. At the bottom, you will find a passage to the northwest. Follow it far, far to the west. Succinct indeed. Do we run across anybody else on the path down? Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll want to talk to them. The rocks and coral bunch up by the cavern wall like a staircase of sorts, but be careful, you wouldn't want to slip from up here. Not seeing anybody else. We've got Thancred here. I'd wager these bursts of water could carry you clear to the top again. Not that I'm eager to try it. I should have just immediately attacked it because I knew it would aggro anyway. Or had a good feeling about it. Or not a good feeling. Our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor, and thence to the west. Yet, 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. Is it through here? I guess it just turns around. Yeah, okay. Here's your Stola. The rock drops off sharply here, but I should think this coral thick enough to serve as a bridge. You know, you can hear like a squishy, watery kind of sound. Ah, Lavenza. You have a choice of two routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks, or skip along this coral branch as Alize has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Or I can just fly over it all. Whew. Not to it. Alize has already gone on ahead. We should catch up to her. It's kind of a nice, cool, slow process doing this to kind of build the anticipation. Because it is a gorgeous sight at the end of it. There you are. Come on, I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. There's nobody else there. Aha! Here, this must be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. 'Twas a treacherous path indeed. Now, I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. Lavenza, I elect you to do the honors. Gone, just like that. I suppose we should head in. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? That is a very long drop. Please, no heroic jumps over the edge, Lavenza. I don't think my heart could take it. Oh my. I'm glad to be in current content, or at least the current story. Not so much with all this crap. I'm gonna kill this just to be safe. Nay, I'd not want to chance that leap. Hugging the northern wall on the way down seems wiser proposition. Skip that one. And then that stops right there, so we got to go into here. And here it is.
By the gods.
Indeed. Let's see it. It's so funny. I'm not even like a big city kind of person. But there's just something so beautiful about this.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
And the music. I love it.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
What I'd give for housing there. I mean, just look at that. That's why it's like one of the few landscapes I've got up in my house. Everything else is kind of but there's just something about this. Okay. One cannot blame the Ondo for fleeing the spectacle of these brooding edifices. We, however, have not the luxury of fear. You'd think all those tall, dark buildings would be frightening, but for some reason, they just make me feel sad. Yeah, there is. I mean, the music, I think, helps with that. You know, giving you that sad feeling. And just, you know, the story of it as well. It's big, I'll grant you. But cluttered city streets are far more conducive to infiltration than wide open spaces. This will work to our advantage, trust me. Emmett Selk holds the Exarch captive somewhere within that vast city. Yet even if we must search every alleyway, we will find them. When the chieftain spoke of light shining from the abyss, this is not at all what I imagined. Why would Emmett Selk do this? I think to show us what he misses, what he's fighting for. I mean, hell, me seeing this almost changes my mind. It's like, yeah, just bring on the rejoining. Lavenza, did you note the style of the architecture? 'Tis the same used for the remnants at the cups and the murals painted towers. Look closely. Emmett Selk has not simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we did not fully understand the feats of which an old world Ascian is capable. Not at all. Not at all. Thank you for watching this video. Tonight's stream was actually cut a bit short. Just was not feeling great. Unusually tired, I guess, and we just hit like we ended with the big reveal of the city in the Tempest, and so I figured between me being tired and the fact I cut it about an hour short, so I wasn't going to finish 5.0 in that hour anyway. So I figured, you know what, now's a good cutoff point. And so in the next stream, come hell or high water, I'm finishing off 5.0. This is my favorite part of the game. Yeah, not only the expansion, but the game. I love this whole section. So yeah, I'm going to be finishing it up. So look forward to that. So again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to come join me live, the link to my Twitch is in the description down below. Thank you.